Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 10 of March Comes In Like a Lion. Once again, this episode hit me. Another extremely heavy episode. You know, I don't even know if heavy is the right word to describe this episode. What word can I say that truly describes this episode to me? How hard it hit me, like honestly. I don't know, maybe the word would come to me. But anyway, with this episode, Kyoko. Now, normally when a character comes in that I truly despise, normally how I react, I'm just like, oh, here we go, this person again, and I'll just like look with like a blank face, like, you know, something like that, just very irritated that that person's on screen. When Kyoko is on screen, however, my face, oh, I'm angry. I make such an angry face. Like, literally the 6 minutes that she was in the episode, oh my gosh, I just made the honestly, you know, the red, angry emoji face, like, that was me. That was literally me. That's how I looked. I truly despise her. I really hope someone punches her in the face. That's probably not gonna happen, because that's not the type of anime that we're watching. So, Kyoko, her words, her taunting, she knows exactly what to say. This woman is evil. She is so mean. And it just doesn't stop. One after the other, every single sentence that she says has some sort of rude or just mean remark behind it that'll affect Rei later on, and it'll not leave his head. It's cruel. I feel so sorry for this kid. Honestly, just Kyoko, she was just going on and on. First, talking about Rei's next opponent and the backstory with him. And then she starts talking about how children, they don't choose, you know, their families. They don't choose their parents. And then she's like, oh, no, wait. But it was different for you. You chose someone else's father, right? And then we saw the backstory with this one Christmas day when all the kids got their presents, but the father clearly showed a little favoritism to Rei when he gave Rei a brand new shogi set. And all the kids, they knew, they were just like, that was, oh boy. You know, at the end of the episode, Rei, he just runs and yells out, just like, why me? Why must everything be my fault? And why do the players that I have to face have to be weak if I know they can do it? But if they refuse to do it, then just quit. Why put all this burden on me? I need to play shogi because that's all I have. That's all I am. And then Rei goes on saying how he is a beast and he needs to survive. But honestly, I think the only reason that he thinks that is because of the words Kyoko tells him. I don't believe Rei is a beast at all, who just devours a bunch of people. Unfortunately, some people have the worst of luck. Others have the best of luck. Other people like me, we're in the middle. Sometimes we have our bad days and sometimes we have our really great days. Rei seems to have the worst of luck. It honestly almost makes me feel like Kyoko's in control of who gets to verse who, but I know that's not the case. And Rei, the fact that he just consistently has to face these people who, I'm not going to say weak, because they're not weak, but their backstory, things that they're going on in their lives at the moment aren't the best. Of course, Rei's life isn't the best at the moment either, but you know, they're off worse than Rei. And when Rei has the upper hand in a battle, in a shogi match, then things just go downhill from there. Even though Rei wins, he still feels bad. During that match with, I think his name was Yasu or Yasui, I don't remember. But during that match, the man, his backstory is that he has a drinking problem. Every time he loses, he drinks and stuff, and so he's getting a divorce, and it's going to be like his last Christmas with his daughter. So he bought this Christmas present for his daughter, and once Rei knew all that, he really didn't want to face this man, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Ray always says that it's his job. He has to, pay the bills. He, doesn't go out to class events and stuff like that because he has other matches so he can pay the bills. So this is what he has to do. And when the man, he made a wrong move and he caught it. He was like, oh no. And Ray was just like, no, don't give up. Don't give up. There are other possibilities. You don't have to stop right here. But the match was over really quick. And then the man, he was upset. You could tell he was going to do the same thing again. He was going to drink, and Ray could smell the faint alcohol of his breath. And the man leaves his present behind. And Ray was just like, no. So I was like really happy that Ray was going to give the present to the man. So he could at least, try to make something better, try to make things better for the man. And not only that, but so that Ray can feel good himself. So Ray gives the present to the man, and he's just like, no, I've never seen it. And Ray was just like, no, don't do this to me. And I was like, I was thinking the same thing, like, don't do this to Ray. So he kind of forces it, like, man, just to take the gift. And so then the man's just like, okay, fine. And he gets angry with Ray and snatches the gift from him. And leaves, and that just hit me. Just that whole moment with Ray there. He just looked at his hand like it was just a plea. Like, why? Why Ray? Why does things have to turn out like him? How and like this? And because Shoki's the only thing that he has. So how come the only reason that he has to live is so painful? Why does it always bite him? It's terrible. It really is. It's like, can we start like a Kickstarter page and just be all like, let's donate some money to Ray. Just come on. Let's start a Kickstarter. Come on, man. Yeah, that was this episode. Still can't think of a word to truly describe how much this episode really affected me. But the only one I can think of is heavy. And I've said this word before, but it's just heavier than the average heavy episode. Let's just go with that. Let me know your thoughts on this episode. I'm going to end this right here. Catch me later as I review Magical Girl Raising Project. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.